Okay, I think we're live. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Martial Arts History Museum. My name is Michael Matsuda. I am president and founder of the museum. I'm just throwing this quick little information. I like to keep everybody up to date on what's going on with the museum. I know sometimes we repeat our stuff, but not everybody hears everything. So I thought I'd throw a little bit of an update on what's happening, what's going on, and what's new at the museum. So anyway, here's what's happening here at the museum today. We have, as you know, we applied for. Oh, thank you. Hey, Sifu, how are you? Chris McKee's watching. Troy Ransom. Hey, how you doing, Troy? Good to see you on there, guys. Thank you for participating and watching. I really appreciate all your help all the time. So anyway, so what's happening? As you know, the Visit Burbank committee has denied us funding for Dragon Fest, but that's okay. We're still going to have Dragon Fest anyway. It was nice to have their funding. We will need additional funding, guys. So we are looking for a place right now for Dragon Fest. We had had it at the Pickwick, but the Pickwick's closed down. We were going to have it at the Marriott, but Marriott is completely booked. So we're looking elsewhere to have Dragon Fest. So the dates are not set, but we're looking for around August, the first weekend of August for Dragon Fest. We are talking to other convention centers and other places right now. We visited a few last night, and we're trying our best to find something as soon as possible that we can house Dragon Fest. So we are going to have it. We are going to have it. We want to thank Angel Velasquez already for being one of our sponsors, and we hope other people will come on as our sponsor as well. We need it. That's our biggest fundraiser for the year is Dragon Fest, and if we can get sponsors to help us pay for the place, that's all the better. Than the rest of the funds go to the museum to help us. We are continually raising funds to help get the new location. Funds do a lot of things. They help pay for the museum, first of all. They pay for the mortgage, pay for the lights, electricity, everything else that goes on with the museum, all the stuff that we have to rebuild, all the displays we have to make. And believe me, they're not cheap. All the stuff, it may seem like, oh, they're done with the museum. No, there's always new stuff being added, new displays. We're always doing a lot of different things for the museum. We're revamping our back area, having our events, and it takes cost for ordering a bunch of stuff and doing the video and doing all that. So all the money comes in, pays for all that. I don't get a salary. Hopefully I will in the future, but not yet. But anyway, we're everything that comes in pays for everything to get everything done, because all of this stuff costs. A washing of the tablecloths after an event, that all costs. And all these little things add up. The advertisements that we put on Facebook for the museum, and all the different things that we have here, it all pays for it. So that's the money coming in, and anything else that we pay to funding for the new location. So we're putting a little bit aside as well for the new location as well to keep that going. So your funds keep the place operational. They keep everything moving forward, and it helped us get a little bit of funds for the new location. When we had Dragon Fest, all those funds would be allocated for the new location, but we haven't had Dragon Fest in 2 years because the governor shut us all down. So we got a lot to make up for. So anyway, we're looking for a place. Again, we're probably going to do the first week of August. We don't know where, though. We don't know where. I don't think it's going to be in Burbank. It may be in Van Nuys or maybe in Los Angeles. So we're trying to find a location to put Dragon Fest. So that's what we're doing now. So that's what we're working at. Okay, what else is going on? Right now, I just finished a thing called the Inspire Grant. The federal government puts out grants for us to fill out for museums, and they finally made one for small museums. Unfortunately, they made it with so much paperwork, and I said, my God, how can a little museum fill out all the paperwork? Because other museums have a grant department. They will go ahead, and that's all they do is they fill out grant forms. That's it. That's it. That's a whole department doing it, and they're experts at it, and they have a whole staff to do it full time. We don't have a staff full time. We have me and a few other people that help out, and thank you everybody for helping out. And we do our best to fill it out. So I contacted the people from Inspire Grant, and they're from the government. And I said, guys, look at this is too much information. I can't do it. I'm only one person. I can't fill all this out. that if you want to give a grant to a small museum, then why are you asking us to fill out information like we're a big museum? And I said, give us a break here. And they did. Actually, they did. They called me back and we talked over on the phone. And I said, okay, I can give you this, this, and this, and which I did. So I gave them this, and this, and it is for a $50,000 grant. I don't know if we'll get that much, but it is for doing our DVDs, these kinds of things, the biographies. We do these biographies. The government likes to fund things that are like libraries and resource stuff. That's what they fund. So we have to look for that category. We can't just ask for funding. Oh, we need funding to build this out or make this display and all that. They don't give us funding for that, but they will give us funding for doing things like archiving and history and all that. And that's what these are. So I said, okay, well, we're doing this already. What if we ask for a little funding for that? And that's the category. So for doing these biographies and documentaries, we're going to now be funded for doing that, because we put it on an expense. It is an expense to most things, of having a shot, to pay for our staff, or for the lighting and the camera and all that stuff like that, and the editing and everything. So we do that anyway. So it's nice to have some money from the government funding us to do it. So that's going to be pretty nice. So hopefully we'll get through. Arthur Harris, thank you for watching, Arthur. Very kind of you. Okay, so what else is new? My new invention is about done. Yes, I shot it already, and I didn't like the way it came out, so I'm going to reshoot it. It is going to be on Kickstarter, and we're going to put my new invention, and hopefully that'll bring in a little funding or something like that. It's not a big thing, but it's kind of cool thing. I hope you enjoy it. It's something everybody, well, I can't give it away. But if you use a computer and you do videos, you're gonna love this. So that's what's coming out. I was ready to show it today, but I just didn't like the video. Didn't like how it came out, so I'm gonna reshoot that. So anyway, I'll work on that for something here at the museum, and something for us to get some funding from. So that'll be pretty good. Let's see what else. I'm working on Simon Ree's biography and Dave Kovar's biography right now. Oh, Troy Robinson, is it bigger than a taco? Yes, it is. Troy has seen it. Don't give it away, Troy. Troy has seen the new item that's going to come out. It's right here, right next to me, but I can't show it to you. Not yet, but I will. I promise you this week we'll have it done. But anyway, so it's going to be pretty cool. You'll enjoy it. Okay, so yes, I'm working on Simon Ree and Dave Kovar's biography right now. I'm working on that, trying to get that done. So that's pretty cool. I want to say many thanks to the Japanese American Museum and the Natural History Museum. During this time of COVID, we are struggling. We are, just like everybody else. We've been closed for a year and a half, and we just really need to get restarted. And that's what we did. We did our Karen Shepard Day, and now we're having Gambling Night coming out. We have Ben Ukita's Day. We're going to have Chai Saraswati Day. So we're trying to put all this on. And as you know, October, the last week of October, couldn't do anything for because of Halloween. The last weekends of November is, of course, Thanksgiving. So nobody's going to be at museum. By the way, we're going to be closed that weekend. And then also Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the end of November, Thanksgiving weekend. And then December, of course, Christmas and New Year's. So that's kind of put a standstill on what we can do as far as events are concerned. But we're doing our best to pile events in there so you guys for the joy. And Gambling Night's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you come. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be in lieu of our Christmas party. It's going to be Gambling Night. So bring food, bring potluck. We're going to have fun. We're going to have gambling. We're going to have Gambling with the Stars. Don Wilson's going to be here. You're going to be gambling with Don Wilson. Eric Lee's going to be here, gambling with Eric Lee. Art Camacho's going to be here. You're going to be gambling with Art Camacho and a few more stars that we're going to get here so you guys can gamble with and take their money. But whatever it is, that's what we're going to have. So again, I want to say many thanks to as we were struggling, as we were going through this, I'm reaching out to others who who have gone through these things and situations like us, a museum. So I've contacted the Japanese American Museum and the Natural History Museum, and they have been kind enough to start setting up meetings between me and the president of the Natural History Museum and me and the president of the Japanese American National Museum, and to go over what they do right now, especially during the COVID time, of what they do to revamp their museum and what new processes they're doing and what new websites and what new apps and all that stuff like that. So they're allowing me to pick their brain to see how they can make us successful as them. So that's very nice of them to do that. It's no cost at all. And, you know, they're just giving me their time. And so I can ask any question I want and probe their brain and see if we can get some more help from these two museums. These two museums are just very successful here in California, and what a great place to model after. I'm going to go ahead and contact Disney as well and talk with them. And I'm doing my best. You know, some companies are very open to helping you succeed. And I think that's very nice of them. So I'm going to be reaching out more. You know, right now it's a little tough time for us, and we just, you know, visitors is hard right now because everybody's afraid to go out. So we're going to try to learn different procedures and how to do things. So anyway, we're going to do that. Okay, next thing is our videos. You know, we've been having these videos on demand. Robert Redfeather did a fantastic one for us. Vince Cesari did one for us. And we're having a new one coming out. It's going to be by Raphael Cochet on the samurai sword. So everything you wanted to know about the samurai sword, but were afraid to ask. Remember that movie? Something like that, different title. But anyway, Raphael Cochet is one of the leading authorities on samurai sword. Matter of fact, the History Channel uses them. A&E, Ancient Aliens, you name it, they use Raphael Cochet, and he's going to be doing that as a kind gesture to us, complimentary, and so that everybody can enjoy. It's going to be a pay-per-view and everything about the samurai sword. So that should be pretty exciting. So we're looking forward to that. Let's see what else. I think that's really about it. We are trying to compact stuff, and you know, oh yes, we're going to be displaying one of our new items at the museum is Ernie Reyes's West Coast demo team gi. You know, Ernie Reyes, in case you didn't know her, Ernie Reyes Sr., he's one of the premier individuals back in the old days of tournament competition. He revamped the demonstration team unlike any other, and it was phenomenal. They changed the world in regard to demonstrations and all that. He owns a very successful school up north, a string of schools, and we just did a biography on him. In case you didn't see it, it's out there right now. And then we're going to put his gi on display coming up. I think we're going to unveil it at the Benny Ukida's Day, and I think that'd be kind of nice. So we're getting ready for that, and so we got a few new things coming at the museum, a few new displays, and to have something like that, he had it in a case, and I saw it there, and it looked beautiful, and I said, hey, you know, it'd be nice for us to borrow that. And he goes, no, I'm going to give it to you. This you give it to you for you to put on display. So that's what we're going to do. We'll put it on display. So it's going to be something new for everybody to enjoy. So we'll unveil it probably at the Benny Ukida's honor day here at the museum. So that's going to be pretty exciting to see that. Yeah. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Let's see. And as you know, guys, don't forget to get some hats. At Etsy. Right now we're having it on Etsy, but we're going to do our best to put it back on Amazon. We're working on that. I need to be an octopus. I need more arms. So we're working on that and getting that all squared away. I want to thank Troy Ransom and everybody that came, Robert Dio and Jenny Dio and Randy Housley and everybody in Deanna and everybody who helped out here and their niece to help out here to make that day a success. We had a nice party here. That was really fun. Raised some funds for the museum. So thank you all for participating and helping us out there. We still got a lot to do here at the museum until we hear things moving forward on the other grants and other situations and funding. We're just going to keep moving forward, guys. We're just going to keep moving forward, and hopefully we can attract a lot more people and get more things, help us build to get a bigger location. So we're working hard, guys. We are working hard at it. But you never know, and guys, spread the news if you can. Spread the news. We appreciate that very much. We had someone taking pictures of their hat from England and Germany and all over the places, showing us, look, we're wearing the museum hat. And Don Wilson was just telling me yesterday, a day before yesterday, that he goes, hey, I have the museum sticker right on my wallet here. So every time I take out my wallet, everybody sees the sticker. So thank you, everybody, for really pushing the museum, especially when you wear the hats and the T-shirts and all that. Push us out there, guys. Push us out there. You never know. Again, like Billy Blanks, so one guy came in and just because of that one guy, they elevated, Billy Blanks into a pioneer and a Ty Bo, and same thing with the UFC with the Gracies. Somebody came in there and helped them take the Gracies into a UFC and make the UFC from it. So that's all we need, just a little bit of push, guys, just a little push here and there, and we'll get to that new plateau. And I can't wait for the new plateau of a new museum, then bigger place and great place, and we can hold conventions there and a restaurant there and all that great stuff. And I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. I have no doubt it's going to happen. I have no doubt it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I appreciate all of your support. Last thing is YouTube. Guys, I apologize for not putting much on YouTube lately. I tried to do something every other day, but this grant that I'm doing has been taking up a lot of my time. So if you can watch a little more on YouTube, I appreciate that very much. We went up and then we hit a plateau, and now we're going a little bit lower, but we need to go back up again. So we need to get a little more viewers on YouTube. Thank you very much. We're a little over 3,000, so we need to crank that up and see if we can get 5,000 subscribers really soon, and that'll be nice. Okay, so okay, that's it. That's all the news. Anybody have any comments before I go? Quick information. That was it. Anything? No? Okay. Well, again, thank you everybody for tuning in. You all take care. It was indeed a pleasure of talking with you. And even though you're not talking back, I know, but a pleasure talking with you and sharing the information about the Martial Arts History Museum. Museum is something I love, and I hope everybody else loves it too. And we can make this thing grow. We need it to grow. We really do. So we band together, guys. We band together. We can make it grow. So very nice. Oh, I want to say thank you to I'm going to say thank you to them later. There's a razor place, a haircut place just down the street. They were so nice. They gave me, Mike, they grabbed me, pulled in there, gave me a nice haircut and all that. So that was very nice of them. So, and all for free, which was very cool of them because they wanted to help me out. So that was very nice of them. Anyway, so that's it, everybody. You take care, and we'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye, everybody.